Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA this Saturday afternoon. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Allie LaForce covering us courtside. And a chance to look at the block shot numbers over the last few seasons for Brook Lopez.
Well, when you're a seasoned vet, it becomes much harder to get off the floor and challenge shots over time. I think that's what he's going through and why his block averages have dropped.
So here's the Clippers starting group. Kawhi and Collins are the forwards. Darius Garland is out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Lopez in at the center position, filling out the middle. And for the Pelicans, Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the four. Trey Murphy out there with Murray. And it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And as teams run through the finish line of the season, Grant, there must be a certain amount of reflection happening.
For teams that are out of it, they might start that process now. But who has time for that if you're playoffs bound?
Now here's Dunn. Outside Garland. Launches a three. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Murray scanning the floor. Pass to Williamson. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. To the middle. Jordan inside. Collins defending. Jones, the pass to Williamson. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. No good that time. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Clippers. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
It's just so difficult to win when you waste as many chances at the line as they did.
Well, that's why they're called free throws. And it seemed like with each miss, their confidence took a hit. It's just too hard to overcome that.
Unselfish play there by Zion, moving the ball to another shooter.
Dunn outside. Williamson against Collins. Garland for three. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Pelicans have gone 1 for 3 so far. Outside Jones. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Dunn outside. Garland for three. Hits a three-pointer.
When Garland finds a three-point shot, he takes it. Supremely confident in his abilities.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
James Brago gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Brian, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Dunn's shot is good.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside. What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And Tim, after a change of leadership in the front office, the Pelicans looking to set a new standard.
Yeah, and the credibility and clout of this experienced front office, hopefully spurring buy-in and alignment from top to bottom.
Yeah, that's a good look for Collins. I like the offensive approach right there.
Out left to the wing. Jordan with a screen on Collins. Here's Williamson. Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
And Zion Williamson making the price of admission worth it with a dunk like that.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. And it's Garland with the ball for the Clippers. Leonard outside. Outside Garland. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. Let's check in on the Western Conference standings as the race to the playoffs continues. Taking a look at the Clippers, when it comes to playoff seedings, they're in a dubious position right now. 9th place in the conference. And of course, New Orleans, only 2 spots back.
When I look at the Clippers, they know what this month is all about for them. They just have to be aggressive and punch their ticket for the play-in. But that could be easier said than done.
Jones, he's checked in for Lopez. And out of bounds, New Orleans will have it. While we have a moment, Let's have a look at the small forwards who have proven to be the most efficient scorers so far this season. Number 5 is Kawhi Leonard.
And what an efficient group of scorers. That's the best way I can put it. I mean, they play patient basketball, and the shot selection is excellent.
Not a lot of wasted motions here. These guys, for the most part, get their points within the flow of the game.
Here's Jordan, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Not afraid at all to get physical. Jordan finds the shot. So essential for a big to be able to work through contact.
Now here's Collins. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And on top of everything else, he did a great job of helping control the boards at both ends.
So it's the Pelicans now. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Here's Williamson, and it's good. 2 points.
Yeah, that is special right there. Mobility in the pick and roll from Williamson. He looks really confident operating in that set.
Now here's Jones. Still no points. Collins with a screen on Jones. The 3. Garland up top. Here's Dunn. No good from outside. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Here's Murray. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
Wow, Murray right there just was not going to be denied, showing you that functional strength.
Right side, Garland. Up and in on the layup. Garland's got 7.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
New Orleans in the lead. On the wing, Jones. Jordan, the screen, releases. They kick it out to Murray. Here's the 3. Outside Jones. Murray passes to Williamson. Goes up with it again. Clock at 4. Picked by Williamson. Murray from outside. The Clippers grab the miss. A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man. Defense, defense, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, B.A. And Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler.
So it's the Pelicans now. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. And they double up Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Substitution on the court.
.133 left in the first quarter of the game. Shot's good by Mathurin.
And Mathurin is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
On the wing, Jones. Defended by Bogdanovich. Outside Murray. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Williamson with a screen on Mathurin. Fires the 3. That one misses. He's 1 for 3.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to Bogdanovich. 3-pointer. Gets the 3 ball to go. And now it's a 4-point Clipper lead.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Williamson's got 8.
Now, whatever he's doing, it's working. He's already 4 of 5 from the field.
Outside Mathurin. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. The Pelicans pull it in. Jordan's got 7 rebounds in the game. Inside, here's Williamson. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
If Williamson gets the ball right there, I don't know how you stop him.
Bogdanovich from long range. He's off on that one. It could go. Oh, no good on on the last-second attempt there. Zion Williamson has been on display for the Pelicans. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And guys, what's your take on the Pelicans so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Had a feeling this was going to be their strategy coming in. They've got a major size advantage to be able to execute this.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Benedict Mathurin is out there with Darius Garland. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic, then it's Jackson, and it's Jones in at the 4. And the basket by Williamson.
Well, you love seeing this from Zion. The talent we know is undeniable, and tonight, so is the production.
There's Bogdanovic with the 3. Williams grabs the board.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Murray finds Williamson, and they double up Williamson. Down low. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
And that's what we've come to expect from Zion. Exactly.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Garland, the pass to Bogdanovic. There's the 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
You have to take advantage of opportunities. That's exactly what they did, and really, that's all you can ask for.
And the Clippers with the ball. After New Orleans, 3-pointer on the other end. Bogdanovic against Jones. Pass to Garland. Jackson, the screen. Count that one. Garland's got 11 points.
Getting it done from the mid-range. Garland loves using this area of the floor.
Now Williamson. So timeout called here. The first for New Orleans. Legs, we've seen players extend their primes, extend their careers. What's behind that?
Well, I think you have to look at the absolute best, LeBron James, and what he has been able to do in making that investment in terms of caring for his body. It's a role model that all players should emulate.
Question is, can anybody replicate what LeBron has done?
Boy, that's going to be tough to copy that.
Here's Murray. He's got 5. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Well, they've done a pretty decent job of taking care of the ball, but turnovers can pile up quickly.
Outside Mathurin. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Outside Murray. And he lobs it up. And stolen by Jones. To the paint. Here's Garland. Oh, Jordan with the block. Zion packs it home.
And Zion might be one of, if not the, most powerful dunker in the league.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Jackson. And here's Garland. Jones from outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
The Pelicans lead by 4. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Zion Williamson is a force offensively, but now he's applying his physical gifts to the other end of the court. He said, quote, "Teams were hunting me on defense. Watching the film, I didn't like that. I just started taking a lot more pride in it, working on it so I can hold my own." Back to you, B.A.
Locking in. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. They kick it out to Murray. Pass to Jones. 6 to shoot to the inside. Here's Jordan. Sanders with a rebound.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
To 3, Mathurin. It's It's hauled in by New Orleans. Jordan's got rebound number 11. They kick it out to Murray. Jordan the screen. Murray passes to Jones. Williamson right side. Oh, look at Zion. So solid inside.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Clippers trail by 6. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. You look at Zion Williamson. What a contribution.
He just continues to deal damage inside. They've got to figure a way to slow him down.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Kawhi Leonard.
And he's slipped a little bit in terms of his defense in the past 10 games. You can see his steal numbers have dipped. He isn't playing with the same assertiveness that he had been. His coach has got to get through to him.
Pelicans on D. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And the shot is good by Garland.
And right now, Garland is cooking. His teammates would be wise to keep feeding him.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Jordan. Shoots a fadeaway. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
New Orleans leading by 4. Here's Williamson. Oh, man!
Look out below.
And Zion living up to his full potential tonight. He can be a terrifying matchup when he's playing with energy.
Dunn outside. Outside Jones. Pass to Dunn. Leonard outside. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Jordan's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Dunn. Murray against Garland. There's the triple. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
To the paint. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. There's a minute 59 left in the second. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Garland finds Collins. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And from the moment he set foot in this league, Herb Jones was a plus defender there.
Well, Brian, people were questioning his offensive game initially, but he's been pretty solid there. And for a player who's made first-team all-defense, that's more than enough.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Garland scanning the floor. Leonard on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And from 16 feet away, he cans it.
Yeah, the versatile scoring ability of Kawhi, whether long range, short range, mid range, he can do it all.
Williamson outside. Pass to Jordan. There's 45 seconds left in the first.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Here's Dunn after the basket by New Orleans. It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for LA. Chris Dunn. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Some changes for Los Angeles. Lopez comes in for Jones, and Benedict Mathurin subbed in for Darius Garland. And so he hits both. 35 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Murray. He's got 5. to the middle. No, stop it in there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. They'll pin that one on John Collins. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
That's good from Williamson.
Well, there's no denying the fact when Zion Williamson is on the court, he is a force. The key is just keeping him on the floor.
Plows through. Leonard lays it in.
He is putting in work right to the rim. Defense had no answer.
Jordan with a screen on Matherin. Shoots. And slammed up by Jordan. Great game for him. Double-double now.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
And so it's New Orleans closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Defense is setting the tone. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm alongside Coach James Borrego. And, Coach, a nice effort so far. What's the key here in the second half, though?
Stay with our defense. That's the key. When we have our opportunities, push the pace. But we got to get stops, push it at them, and keeping a rhythm offensively at our point.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan courtside. Roll. All right, let's get it off the shot. One more time, a round of applause for our contestants.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings. Well, any impression, you knuckleheads?
Yeah, I can do a few. My best is probably...
Shaq. He meant impressions of the standing, not like being an impersonator.
I know that, Kenny. Why you always gotta be spoiling my fun, huh?
Now let's get into that first half. The story so far has been the impact of Zion Williamson.
With the strength and explosiveness, watching Zion Williamson is like looking in the mirror, except one of those funhouse mirrors that makes you look shorter.
I could actually see that.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. It has been a clinic out there by Zion Williamson.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Trey Murphy out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Jordan in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who James Borrego starts the second half with. Garland for 3. Pelicans cleared away. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. That'll conclude their longest homestand of the season, 5 games.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Outside Garland. Kicks it out to Collins. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Williamson outside. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. And he drives in. Collins with the rebound.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Leonard. Kawhi! Too strong inside.
Stone cold right there. Leonard, an exceptional ball handler on top of everything else.
Williamson inside. Collins there. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Leonard outside. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Here's Murray. And the shot goes in. And the Pelicans lead by 13.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Lopez. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. They'll pin that one on DeAndre Jordan. You know, it seems like players today have more freedom with their shot selection than ever before, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., there's no question about it. I think you could actually make the argument coaches are particular in a different way. They're looking more for threes, layups, and dunks, not as much from the mid-range. And if you can add that shot, really makes you stand out.
So interesting. I've seen coaches take players out for not shooting open shots.
Oh, I wish I had that coaching when I played.
Garland for three. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
And Garland is an effective shooter, capable of shooting 40% on threes for an entire season.
Jordan with a screen on Leonard. Stolen by Collins. Leonard against Jordan. Oh, wow! Kawhi with the circus shot.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
And Collins with the jam.
Whoa, did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Williamson, no good.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
Garland for three. The rebound by Murray.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
And for someone listed at 6'4", DeJounte Murray is an excellent rebounder, Tim.
Well, he sure is. He's got long arms and he's very athletic. His work on the glass, one of the many ways that he can impact winning, and he's always a threat to take it end to end.
And here's Garland. 16 points for him. Here's Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers.
Well, he's gotten his rhythm now. He's really looking comfortable in the second half.
And the Pelicans call time here. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Pass to Murray. Beyond the arc. Nails it from three. Give him 8 points now.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Dunn outside. Garland for three. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Murray with it. He's picked up by Jones. Outside Jones. 6 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Misses the 3. Clippers trail by 9. Here's Garland. There's the drive. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And I love the aggressive take by Garland. He earned that whistle.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Pelicans.
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Well, they've really been aggressive in the painted area. When that ball goes inside, they are attacking.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Jackson comes in for Collins, and Benedict Mathurin subbed in for Dunn.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Down low. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Murray from outside. Jones grabs the board.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
Murray against Garland. Leonard outside. Over Jones, and the basket by Leonard. Leonard's got 14 points.
Hey, whatever coach told him during the break is beginning to pay off.
Inside, Williamson is doubled. They kick it out to Murray. And again, New Orleans no good.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
Here's Leonard. Kawhi, so steady inside.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Here's Williamson. And there's Jordan on the assist by Williamson. 16 points for him.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots. And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And the basket by Williamson.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Shot by Leonard, no good.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Oh, the power of Zion.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Clippers trail by 7. Garland for 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Williamson's got 4 rebounds now. Jones, the pass to Murray. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Williamson.
Yeah, no doubt Williamson's one of the most powerful dunkers the NBA has ever seen.
Pass to Leonard. Three-pointer Mathurin. Doesn't go for him. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. It's New Orleans leading by 9. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle.
Hey, we okay. Just one basket at a time, all right? Keep playing. Keep getting shots. That's all right. They block a couple shots of the basket. Just keep going, all right? We all right. They going to come back in one possession. Got to keep playing, all right?
Imploring his guys to stay positive, not to get down on themselves. Coach Ty Lue.
Wanting his guys to slow down a bit there. Good message from Coach Lue.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. They've got Derek Jones. Darius Garland is out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Jackson in at the center position. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And he's able to get it back. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the New Orleans Pelicans. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Evan Mobley and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Tuesday, they'll be taking on Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks.
This is going to be a really tough stretch of schedule for them. They've got a lot of road games coming down the pipe, and they have not had a lot of luck finding success on the court when traveling.
Bogdanovic passes to Mathurin. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, the defense making it too easy for Mathurin. You gotta push him farther back.
To the paint. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Mathurin passes to Garland. He drops it from range. Garland's got 21 points in the game.
Creating spacing. That's his third three-pointer of the night and his second this half.
Jones misses.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
The Pelicans lead by 6. Mathurin with a steal. On the wing, Jones. Let's go with a 3. And it's Jordan with the rebound. For New Orleans, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Nothing like size in your backcourt. Murray is so tough to handle in the painted area.
Murray taking 2 shots.
That one's off. Batum is checked in for Los Angeles. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Bogdanovich. And he's good on the second.
And there you see DeJounte Murray showing great leadership, showing you what a great teammate he can be, sharing the basketball, and playing the game with a lot of passion.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. Coach did everything he could to fire up his team, saying, quote, "This is where every one of you has to dig deep. It's going to come down to who wants it more. Anything to give his team an extra push to close the gap." Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Batum gets himself open and drills it. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. And Trey Murphy hits from deep.
He's looked like a totally different player in the second half. That's his 3rd triple.
Clippers trail by 8. Mathurin with the ball. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Murphy.
And just a tremendous ability to finish. No backing down at all from Mathurin.
Jones, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And here are the Pelicans now. Jones finds Jordan. Fades back. Mathurin with a rebound. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Here's Leonard. Hits the J after faking out the D with a quick up fake. Leonard's got 20 points.
Oh, a fantastic score. Kawhi can put a barrage of points up quick.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. To the inside. There's the steal. Puts it up from 15. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Leonard's got 18 points now here in the second half. From deep. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
And they keep attacking from the 3-point range here in the second half.
Pass to Jones. Leonard outside. Over Jones. And all around the rim that time before dropping. And now 24 points for Kawhi Leonard.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
Now Jones. The fadeaway. Batum pulls it in.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
The score now all even. He's got 26.
Yeah, boy, has he dialed in perfect from the field this period.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Williamson.
Zion giving his team exactly what it needed right there. I love the aggressiveness.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Some changes for Los Angeles. Brooke Lopez is checked in for Batum. John Collins comes in for Jones. And it's Dunn in for Matherin. Here's Garland. To take the lead. It's money from deep.
Accepting a bigger leadership role over time, Garland now a big shot taker and maker.
Picked by Williamson. From downtown. Cash from downtown.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Now Garland. Outside Leonard. Oh, he missed the jumper. New Orleans has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Now Williamson. Williamson is doubled. Jones outside. He launches. Buries it from outside.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
With the floater, Leonard. Oh, finishing off a slick move.
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
Now it's Jones. From deep. It's good from beyond the arc.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
Well, give Lopez props for staying ready. I mean, he reads these important situations so well and knows exactly what to do.
Here we go, one-on-one. Leonard. Oh, Leonard with the highlight reel dunk.
Oh, man, what a bucket by Leonard. His team counts on him when time is short because he can handle the pressure.
Shoots a three. Leonard there for the rebound. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for the Clippers. Trailing by 2. Right side Garland.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Outside Murray. Fires the 3. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
And there's enough time on the clock to go for a 2-for-1.
Leonard.
Some really tough defense inside, but Leonard won't back down. I mean, he's just scrappy. He wants to make the defense work twice as hard.
Good on the first, and that brings him within 2 here. And Leonard drops them both.
In this situation, this is exactly who you want at the line.
What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Timeout called, the Clippers. They trail by 4. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
You have to be smart here. If they're successful, the foul has got to happen quickly.
Leonard fires, buries it!
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And so they foul intentionally.
Personal foul. 13 foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Making it a 2-possession game is critical right here. Nice work coming through and doing exactly that.
And he nails it.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
First one drops, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And that could seal it at the line. He looked totally composed.
And again with the rebound.
He's having as dominant a game on the boards as you will ever see. He might set a new franchise record.
He's controlling this game with his rebounding alone. If he breaks the single-game record, he's setting a very high bar. Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And no luck that time either. And so the big win by New Orleans in a tight game. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Zion, this is a team with some outstanding young players with complementary skills. How do you see yourself fitting in?
I think I fit in very well. I think I'm a very versatile player. You can throw me out there with any group, and I'm going to put up, do something to contribute. And I think we're a very unselfish team, so that plays a big part to it.
And any group would be happy to have you. Thanks, Zion.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that about wraps it up. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And let's reveal our player of the game, Trey Murphy.